All right, welcome back, Aries. Welcome back to Love Yourself First Oracle, where I deliver daily oracles for each zodiac sign. Not too long, not too drawn out, just a message to help you get through the day, the night, the evening, the weekend, whenever it is that you're on my channel. Grand rising, good evening, good afternoon, good night. Thanks for viewing my channel. Make sure y'all hit the like and the subscribe button, okay? Thank you for all my A1 day ones. Thank you for those who just subscribed. Thank you for those who watch and haven't subscribed. Make sure y'all hit the like button. And thank you for those who subscribe but unsubscribe but still watch the channel. You can be led to the water, but can't nobody make you drink it. In order for you to attract what it is that you want to attract out of life, baby, you gotta go within. Cause ain't no way you out here giving out 80 or 90% and you accepting the bare minimum. Ain't no way you got somebody coming into your life treating you how they want to treat you and it's your life. Make it make sense. In order to start attracting what it is that you want to attract out of life, you got to go within and do the healing. You got to do the shadow work, acknowledging that trauma, that pain, that hurt, that neglect issue, anything that you have built up within you that you say, oh no, I'm good, I ain't got to worry about it. Yeah, you're not good. Go ahead and acknowledge it. Cry about it, yell about it, fight about it, talk to whoever you need to talk to about it. But acknowledge it so you can move on, so you can heal from it, and so you can start attracting new things in your life. Okay? Like I say, you can't attract it if you're holding on to the old. Over here on my channel, that's what we do. We make sure we focus on ourselves. Every now and then I might do something different, but mainly it starts with you. Self-care and self-love is not selfish when you pouring into everybody else. Stop showing up for everybody else and start showing up for yourself. Start putting yourself first. Okay? We always start off with self-care messages. Why? Because what's the name of the channel? Love yourself first. And then we're going to see what the Psychic Tarot deck has to say to you. So, Aries, y'all are up first. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Also, like I say, tell a friend of a friend. Get them over here if they need to start pointing to themselves. In through the nose, out through the mouth. All right, Aries, let's get started. All right, Aries, remember you are in control of your emotions. You are in control of how your day goes. Don't let no one upset you. Do your big one. Okay? All right, Aries, so we're going to get your self-care message out for your affirmation for the month of May. So like I said, you got to start speaking life into yourself. So we're going to do your affirmations for the month of May, like I say, or you could just start getting up saying it every day as far as whatever the affirmation might be. Aries Collective, Aries Collective, Aries Collective. Today I will open my mind and explore new possibilities and opportunities. Today I'm curious. So for the month of May, be open to things. Be open to explore new things. Be open to new possibilities and opportunities. Okay? So, like I say, you could be led, not like I say, but everybody say, in the Bible say, you could be led to the water, but can't nobody make you drink it. People going to only give you enough information, but after that, it's up to you to do more research. Today I'm powerful. Today I know that I have the power and the wisdom to accomplish everything I choose to do. So for the month of May, today I am powerful. I am able to use my power, my wisdom to accomplish anything that I choose to do. Aries in a relationship. Today, I will accomplish every goal that I set for myself. So, for the month of May, like I say, start speaking life into yourself. Today, I am capable. I am able to accomplish every goal that I set for myself. If you ain't gonna go hard for you, then who else? Like I say, every day you gotta get up and get on your Zoom. Every day you gotta show up for you. If ain't nobody else showing up for you, show up for yourself. Be your biggest rooter. Be your biggest support person. Sometimes that's all you got is you. Aries in a marriage or long-term relationship. That's too many. All right, so it says Aries in a marriage or long-term committed relationship. Today I'm free of drama. Today I will let go of people that do not support me and only surround myself with positive people. So I said sometimes you gotta be your only support. Sometimes you gotta be your biggest supporter. If you don't have other people around you to support you, you gotta be your biggest supporter. You gotta be your biggest push. Today I feel good. Today I know deep down that I look good, feel good, and I am a good person. Okay? Now you're a good person. You know when you're a good person. Now you know you're a shitty person, you're a shitty person. But don't be out here trying to convince yourself that you're a good person when you know you ain't out here doing good. But, like I say, it's always room for changing, right? Always room for you being compassionate because it says today I will reach out and help another person feel better about themselves. So do something different. If you've been an a-hole all your life or an a-hole all day, every day, yesterday, today, and all that, today be, as far as the month of May or at the end of the May, whenever you're seeing this, be compassionate, okay? Make somebody else feel good about their day. Take the attention off you. All right? So let's get into the messages, Aries singles. Let's see what the Psychic Tarot deck has to say to you for the day. Okay. Aries singles. Okay. Oh, didn't know we had that many. Hold on, y'all. All right, so Aries singles, your psychic tarot message, well, not tarot, but oracle message for the today is like it says, I am powerful today. I know that I have the power and the wisdom to accomplish everything I choose to do. So, your message for today is that it's time for you, and if you haven't already did it, but it is time for you to start standing on business when it come down to things, okay? Start standing in your authority figure as far as meaning what you say. Today, I know that I have the power and the wisdom to accomplish everything I choose to do, okay? So stand in that power. Get it done. Don't waste no time, okay? Because eventually you're going to have to go through this transformation. Whatever it is that you prolong, and as far as stopping, as far as making decisions, movement, choices, and decisions, it's time for you to go through this transformation. Okay? It's time for you to go through this transformation so you can be rewarded. But if you're not going to stand in your power, if you're not going to do what it is that you need to do for you, then how can you move forward? If you're not going to be serious about things that come down to you, then how can you move forward? How can you make movements? How can you make decisions? How can you get on the right path that you need to be on? So as far as the Psychic Tarot deck, what it's telling you, in order for you to be recognized and rewarded, you got to go through this transform. First, you got to stand in your authority figure. First, you got to stand in your power. First, you got to know that you're able to get it done. First, you got to believe in yourself. First, you got to make sure you tapping into your intuition. First, you got to make sure that you are doing the research, doing all the research that need to be done. First, you got to be your biggest supporter. You got to make the change. Everything starts with you. Like I say, so in order for you to be recognized and rewarded for the things that you are doing, for the things that you have been through, for the trials and tribulation, you gotta start standing in your power. You gotta go through this transformation. You gotta let go of the old. See, the old is at the bottom. You gotta go through the old and come out a new person. That means letting go of things that no longer serve you. Letting go of people who no longer serve you. Letting go of the overthinking. Going within and doing that healing. Acknowledging that pain. Acknowledging that trauma. Acknowledging everything that's pinned up inside. Acknowledge it so you can go through this transformation because, like I say, you're going to have choices and decisions to make. You're going to have choices and decisions to make along with movement. Either you're going to choose a relationship, either you're going to choose money, either you're going to choose to do it to the spirit, either you're going to choose to do something that you're passionate about. We don't know. But when you get to this point, as far as being ready to be recognized and rewarded, we want to make sure you have a clear mind. We want to make sure it's a new you and not somebody that you're bringing in as far as the past you, where you're going to be lacking at it, where you're not really going to put your all into it, where you're really not going to do the research that you need to do, where you're really not going to put yourself first, where you're really not going to stand on business when it come down to you. Okay? So we need you to go through this transformation. Today I'm powerful. Today I know that I have the power and the wisdom to accomplish everything I do. And like I say, for some of y'all, if y'all have went through this transformation, if y'all have let go of old patterns, if y'all have let go of the old you and start standing in your power and start meaning what you say when it come down to you, you're about to be recognized and rewarded. But you're going to have to choose. You're going to have to make a decision as far as which path you want to go down. Do you want to go down the path with the money? Do you want to go down the path as far as with a relationship? Do you want to go down the path as far as dealing with spirit? Or do you want to go down the path as far as dealing with something you are passionate about? The decision is yours. It's up to you at the end of the day. So like I say, if you're already there, boom, you're about to make a decision. You're about to have opportunities come in. Whichever one you decide to make, you will be rewarded and recognized for that. If you haven't did the transformation, start standing on business about yourself. Start meaning what you say when you say it. Start making sure you put yourself first. Start making sure you start pouring into your own cup, It's time to do it so you can be rewarded and recognized. So you can be rewarded. Okay? Stop playing when it come down to you. How you showing up for everybody else around your life and you're not showing up for you? Like I say, self-love, self-care is not selfish when you pouring into everybody else. Start pouring into you. Now, those in the relationship, now I know y'all saw as far as it came out upside down. Today I am capable. Today I will accomplish every goal that I set for myself. Now this came out upside down. Y'all know I don't take it upside down. But you got intuition right here. And it's making it seem like, hey, you know what type of relationship you're in. You know what type of situation you're in dealing with whoever you might be with. You know what type of situation it is. You know this ain't healthy for you. You know this ain't a firm foundation because you probably the only one doing something, or you probably too codependent on another person, or this person, might have give you this life to where now it became toxic, okay? It became toxic as far as them taking care of everything, but now they talking to you in the type of way, now they treating you in the type of way, now you can't do this or you can't do that because they the only one bringing the money in and all this extra stuff. We ain't got time for that. We don't have time for that. Use your intuition about this foundation that you got going on with this person, okay? Use your intuition about this situation that you got going on with this person. At the end of the day, you know what you got going. I want to hear you holler about, oh, no, that's not it. That's not it. Then behind closed doors is a different thing. You can lie to everybody else, but don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Now, if you do got a firm foundation with somebody right now, it's something that you need to know, and you blocking off your intuition. You're blocking off your intuition, probably just as fact that you're not accomplishing goals that you need to do for yourself. You're too busy focused on the relationship and then the foundation when you need to make sure you're taking care of yourself, when you need to make sure you're pointing to yourself, when you need to make sure you're speaking up when it's time to speak up, when you need to make sure you are saying things when it need to be said, when you need to be making sure if you set a goal for yourself, you get it done. Don't let the relationship and the foundation and everything else overconsume you to where you forget about yourself, where you forget about self-love and self-care. Okay? Whatever goal you set for yourself, get it done. Find that time. Okay? All right, so like I say, you know your situation. This if you got a good, healthy foundation right now. A firm foundation, or you with somebody, y'all working on building a firm foundation. You know what you have. But like I say, it did come upside down. Came upside down. Some of y'all are not using your intuition. Some of y'all are not paying attention to the red flags. Some of y'all are not paying attention to how this person treating you or how they talking. Wait, I ain't even gonna say you ain't paying attention. What I'm gonna say is you're overstaying your welcome, or you're allowing them to overstay their welcome within your life. Okay, if it ain't healthy, it ain't healthy. It don't take nobody 10 years, 11 years to get right. You shouldn't be sounding like no tape recorder or no recorder when it come down to everything you say. Now you repeating yourself. Now you saying things over. Now they acting like they don't understand. When you done said this numerous of times, when you done said it plenty of time. Especially if they keep coming back and they apologizing about the same thing. How you still apologize for the same thing at this time? It ain't no need for you to apologize. Apologize for it. You know what you're doing now. So make sure you're using your intuition. Okay? Make sure you are getting things done for you. All right? So basically, that's what it is. Of those in a relationship, like I say, you know what type of situation you're in. If you in something healthy, you with somebody who meet you halfway. It's an equal give and take, and y'all working on this foundation. Then we good. But also, you need to start paying attention to your intuition. You need to start doing more for yourself. You need to start setting more goals for yourself as far as getting things that you want to get done outside of this. So if you want to start a podcast, you want to go back to school, you want to start a daycare, you want to, whatever the case might be, something you might have swept under the rug or put a pause on because you got into this and y'all building this firm foundation. Now it's time to start using your intuition about certain things and also start doing for yourself. Okay? Stop closing your eyes to certain things when it come down to you. Stop putting things on pause when it come down to you. Start doing what you need to do for you too. Find that time. Those in a marriage or a long-term committed relationship. Now, like it's telling you, as far as you don't want to be dealing with no drama, you need to be more compassionate, and you need to feel like and know that you are a good person. Okay, so what we need you to do is keep on having it, keep on with your faith, walk by faith and not by sight. Keep on reaching for that light. Keep on knowing that you're able to get done whatever it is that you want to get done. Can't nobody stop that. Can't nobody stop that. But it's also telling you that you need to speak your truth about something. You need to start using your throat chakra. You need to start saying what need to be said. Because it's temptation all around you. It's temptation that's trying to pull you back. And you trying to go for the light. And temptation is trying to pull you back to how you used to be. Or people around you trying to pull you back to how you used to be. Or your negative thoughts is over consuming you and trying to pull you back to how you used to be. Or certain things that people say. It try to pull you back how you used to be. Or just because things ain't looking how it need to be looking. Temptation is trying to pull you back to what you used to do. And it's saying don't do that. Keep that faith. Walk by faith and not by sight. Just because things are looking a certain type of way, don't mean it ain't working out in the background. Okay? Don't mean it ain't working out in the background. So it's time for you to speak your truth about certain things, certain situations. Say what need to be said. Let it be heard. Mean what you say. Stand on business. It's time for you to also stop surrounding yourself with temptation. As far as, like I say, if you got people around you that's not supportive. You got people around you that like you to indulge in things that you completely stop doing. You got people around you that always got something negative to say. You got people around you that always want you to do this and do that, and you been said I ain't trying to do none of that. You got your overthinking as far as your overthinking, thinking you don't have enough, thinking you won't be able to do this. I think whatever the case might be when it come down to something you have already let go of and the temptation is still around you, because guess what, when you change and you say you're gonna make a change and you be like, oh, I'm not gonna allow no one to come in and treat me like this time no more, none of that, you're gonna be tested. You're gonna be tested. So you say, okay, I'm gonna stop doing this, I'm gonna stop doing that. All right, let's see. So like I say, don't have people around you that's gonna bring you back to the old you. And you fighting, staying in the light, and then still dabbling with your temptation that you got going on. Keep on having your faith, baby. Keep on walking by faith and not by sight. Keep on speaking your truth. And if you ain't speaking your truth, then it's time for you to start speaking your truth. Saying what need to be said. Stop biting your tongue. Why are you running around here with a bloody mouth? Because you ain't saying what need to be said. If a person can't handle the truth, then hey, it's time for you to reevaluate and reassess that you in that person. Because ain't no way I can't say what I need to say. Ain't no way I can't get what I need to get off my chest. But you can talk. You can have everything to say. You able to do this. You able to do that. But then when it come down to me, it's a problem. Like I say, put the energy with the energy. But for you, keep your faith. Speak your truth. And don't let temptation take over the hard work you and dedication you have already put within yourself to let certain things go, let certain people go, let go of how you used to think, let go of how you used to react, let go of how you used to just handle things, period. Don't let it change you, okay? So this y'all Mrs. Aries. I do hope y'all enjoy. Make sure y'all hit the like and the subscribe button.